ray.com. Hope you're doing fantastic today. I did my 5-mile bike trip today. It was a rough one. We went over top of I-75. Whew. First time I had to walk the bike over. Coming back, I rode it over. It was a little bit easier, but anyways, gotta love curly hair, huh? Just has a mind of its own. Whatever. It is what it is, right? So anyways, today I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about blogging, but you're not quite sure why you should or how to get started blogging? Well, I have 4 tips for you today on why you should. And yes, I have notes, sorry. If I want to stay on point and I want to teach you anything so you can get value, I need my notes. So there's many reasons why you should, but as I said, I'm going to give you 4. The first one is that it helps you build your brand, yourself, and become a credible authority in your niche market. So when you're thinking about, blogging, you need to first figure out, obviously what niche you are in, and just blog about things that you know. Teach somebody something. You become an authority figure. You're seen as a leader in your niche market. And if people resonate with you, they'll keep coming back to your blog, they'll subscribe to your blog, and therefore, you start building a following. And it's, a great way to get that know, like, and trust factor that we're all after. I've said before, people don't buy from people, people buy from people. They don't necessarily buy a product because you said it was a fantastic product. They buy it because they've resonated with you. They get you, they like you, they trust you. So therefore, they'll, buy things from you. And the same thing with the blog. I mean, when you're blogging and you're teaching people and you're giving value out there, people, start know, like, and trust you. And like I said, they'll subscribe to your blog and they'll keep coming back to see what you have to offer. The second thing is that it's a great way to get leads. It's a way to take people from the pre-sale process, thus getting them to opt in to your blog. Maybe you have a product, maybe you have a course that you want to, people to opt in. Maybe it's a webinar that you're going to do and you want people to opt in for that. It takes a cold prospect and turns them into a warm, and then eventually a red hot prospect. So if you're in a home-based business and your blog is, you write about your products, but not in a spammy way. We don't spam. We can review different products, and people are like, okay, well, this sounds like a great product. So they were a cold prospect when they hit your blog. Now they're kind of warming up to you because of, they're reading what you wrote about that product, and then they're like, yeah, okay, maybe I'll try this out. Now they're a red hot prospect. And it's better than buying leads, obviously. Who wants to buy leads? Guys, if you don't do it. Just don't, okay? I know there's a lot of places out there and they tout that, you know, buy leads, these are good leads. They're not. They're just not. Don't even, you're wasting your money, because these are people that might have opted into something years ago, and they may have just opted in just to kind of look around or get some free information or something. They're just, don't. Take my word for it. Don't do it. It's not worth the money. And you want to speak your market's language. Again, home business. You know, if you're in the fitness and wellness and fitness or whatever, you know, just keep in mind who you're talking to when you're writing your blog post. Obviously, you're not talking to a 90-year-old grandma that could care less about vitamins. You know, you have to keep in mind who your target audience is. Who are you talking to? Okay. Number three. I can't count this morning. It's that 5-mile bike ride, I think. It's got my brain all weirded. Money. Yes. You can actually make money off your blog, because what you can do is you can set up a store tab. You can become an affiliate on Amazon, put the books or the products over on your blog, but make sure it's not just, you know, products that are just here and there, that you're, make sure it has something to do with what you ultimately are doing on your blog, what your, you know, your niche market is looking for. Don't put something out there that, you know, when they come to your blog, it's like hair bows or something. What's that got to do with anything, you know? So make sure that whatever you put on in your store is relative to your audience, okay? It's a way for signups. You know, signups equals money sometimes. And I know several people, and most anybody that's ever that has a blog, that it's been out there for eons. Ray Higdon comes to mind, okay? He's had a blog for, I don't know how many years, a long time, over 10 years, I think. Still today, he makes money off of something that he wrote and blogged about and offered a product 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So it's like, think of it as residual income. Once it's out there, it's out there. We all know that whatever is out on the internet is out there forever. It's not going anywhere. You can try and take it out of there, but I don't think that works. So just think of it that way. You know, you write it today, you could be making money off of it 30 years from now. So it's a great way to make money. And, you know, fourth is bloggers or learners. Other bloggers go to other blogs to learn something. You know, we don't all, I got this information from April Marie Tucker's blog. That's where I was like, okay, well, you know, I want to talk about blogging. So, and I know she's a fantastic blogger. Ray Higdon's fantastic. So I went over to her blog and it was like, wow, 4 things, you know, that why you should be blogging. So I wrote the 4 things down and here I am. I'm sharing them with you. But I got them from her. There's nothing wrong with that. I told you where I got them. And I have a bonus for you, which I did get from Ray Higdon. So you don't know where to find your content. We all struggle with that. Again, you know, just like I said, go to somebody else's blog that you resonate with, that you like, that might be in the same niche as you, and get some information from it. Go to a couple of different blogs. You know, I went to April Marie's and I was like, well, So, you know, I went to Ray's blog and I'm like, well, let's see what Ray's got to say. And it just so happened that he had, you know, tips on how to find content, where to find your content at. First, you want to come up with a concept. What do you want to write about? Um, is it something that you might have learned on a webinar? Is it questions people might be asking you? He gets a lot of his content for his blog from his coaching clients. And instead of repeating the information over and over and over again, because most times if one person asks you a question, another person's going to ask you the same question, maybe not in the same, you know, exact words, but, you know, why repeat yourself? Write about it. Put it on your blog. Maybe it's something you're reading. Maybe there's a specific book you're reading right now. Share a chapter. Let's see, he does things on what's working now. Elite Marketing Pro, he gets some of his information from there. Another one like the Go Pro book by Eric Worre. Read a chapter. Write a blog post on it. Simple as that. I mean, I think we get inside of our head too much and we worry about what to write about or what to do a video about, or, you know, it's like there's endless possibilities. There really is. You just have to think outside the box and, you know, maybe you're not the best writer. I'm not the best writer, and my blog, you know, I've kind of slacked a little bit, but we're going to make a deal here. We're going to do this. Anyways, number 2, you can, to be able to get your blog to rank, check out, you know, like on this one, it's tips on how to do a blog. So then I'll go to Keyword Planner, Google Keyword Planner, and put in some keywords, and it's going to tell me, you know, who's searching what, and then I'll get my keywords, my tag words, or whatever you want to call them, to possibly, you know, rank my blog, rank this video, you know. And number 3, the most important, don't set it and forget it. Don't set up a blog, do a couple of blog posts, and then go, okay, I'm done. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. You need to get as many eyeballs as possible on your blog. And the only way you're going to do that is, number 1, being consistent. And number 2, sharing that blog post all over social media. Put it on Facebook. Hey, just did this blog post. Tweet it over here. Snapchat it over here. Instagram it over here. Just throw it out there and tell the world, hey, I got this new blog post up. Come on, you got to come read it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. So anyways, that's my blogging tips and bonuses today for you, and I hope you found value. And if you want to know the system that I'm using to put up my blog, and it's not just a WordPress, you know, simple. I had one on WordPress for a while, but it, you know, you can't do a lot of plugins or anything like this. Mine, I have several plugins. I have several, you know, I have a store. I have all kinds of stuff. You can check out my blog at donnawildman.com. And if you see what you like and you're interested in learning more on how I did it, then leave me a comment, or you can email me at dbwildman5@gmail.com, and I'll certainly share with you how I set up my blog. I'll even help you set up your blog if you need some help. Not a problem. And again, if you found value in this video, I'd really appreciate you leaving me a comment and ask me a question. Maybe I'll do a video, that'll give me some content to do a video or a blog post. So anyways, until tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.